start, you should call the police. Now I even can't breathe. You love me and hate me, true me and false.
Hi guys, welcome to the video. I started the day off by boiling some potatoes. While they were boiling, I peeled some onions. I then proceeded to finely chop the onions. I cut off the head of the onion, so the butt, to avoid crying. Just a little Polish tip for everyone: the older the cheese, the more flavour the pierogi have in the end.
You wanna know what's beginning of love? You look so hard, but you can't see it enough.
Pour some oil into a frying pan. I was a little bit too generous over here. Heat the oil, and once the oil was heated, add the onions in. You guys will never know how I videoed this without any use of hands.
Feel like that. Feel like.
Make sure you regularly stir the onions so they don't burn. Once they are this colour, you can pour them into a plastic bowl or any bowl of any sort. Now, to make the actual filling of pierogi, I use a mincing machine. If you don't have a mincing machine, good luck, you have to chop it all out. To test whether the potatoes are ready, when you poke it with a fork, it should slide out. Peel the potatoes like so, very satisfying. It's time to mince everything. The mincing side of pierogi is the easiest in my opinion. You just put the cheese and potatoes into the machine and watch as the minced cheese and potatoes come out, like so.
Police. Now I even can't breathe. You love me and hate me, true me and false me, make me your shining star. Giving, receiving, changing, believing, only then we could start. Feel like that. Feel like.
To season the filling, just mix koharek, Maggi and pepper into the mixture and mix by hand. I wouldn't say there's a specific quantity that you have to add of each thing. I believe it's just personal taste. Just mix it and taste it as you go along. Once mixed, put aside and make the dough. For the dough, you need hot water, oil, table salt, flour, more flour, and an egg. Pour the flour onto any surface that you don't mind getting dirty. Then proceed to make a hole in the flour. Crack the egg into the centre. I was quite proud of myself as I cracked the egg with one hand and I didn't get any eggshell in the dough. Then add some salt and some oil. Fold the mixture in together. Then you get some hot water and you pour it all over the mixture and you fold it in. Continue doing this process until you get a dough-like texture.
Herself in the mirror on the restroom door. Voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before. All the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her.
Make sure you use a knife to scrape off any dough that's stuck on the board. Once the dough starts taking shape, add some flour onto the bottom of the board so it starts losing its stickiness. When the dough is ready, it should not be sticky to touch, plus when you cut it open, there shouldn't be too many air bubbles on the inside. As you may see, there's not many air bubbles there, so it's ready to go. Cut a piece of dough that you want to roll out and the rest of it put aside. Make sure to wrap up the dough that you put aside so it doesn't dry out and it's ready to roll out next. Make sure you have a rolling pin ready for the dough. Flour the surface before you start rolling out the dough. Place the dough onto the flour surface. Make sure that throughout rolling it you keep flouring the surface underneath so the dough doesn't stick to it. Once flat, get a glass cup and cut circles around the dough.
All the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep her minded. Whoa.
To shape the pierogi, flatten the edges.
They keep her locked inside of all the times when she's been hurt before.
Get a teaspoon off the filling and place it in the centre of the circular dough. Fold the dough in half. It looks a bit like a taco. And press the edges together. It's very important that the edges are completely closed because when you ball them you don't want them to open. The pierogi is closed, you can pinch the sides for decoration to make them look better. This is a very long process. It's in hot water. Make sure you lightly stir the bottom of the pierogi so they don't stick to the bottom of the pan. The pierogi are ready once they are at the top. Get a spoon with holes in to drain the pierogi and put it in a container. Now you can either eat the pierogi boiled, but I prefer them fried. You can top them with some fried onions, but I prefer them by themselves. Voila, there you have it, pierogi. Thank you for watching everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Here's a cute video of my dog as a bonus.